There's a place in your house where it's cool to chill, get some me time, or even cook a meal. It's your kitchen, mofo, ain't no time to slack. So just grab yourself a penny and let's work that ass. If you're scared of this place, ain't no need to bother. Just lay down your weapons and pick up another.
Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome to my Virgin Kitchen. Today I'm doing something very, very fast. It's called a Tempura Soft-Boiled Egg. So basically, it's a boiled egg with a soft center wrapped in a tempura batter, you know, light, crispy stuff. Really, really easy. My work colleague Laura actually told me about doing this one. So hi Laura, if you're watching. This is kind of weird because we work together and you're just like watching me. I know, but just go with it. Her mum got one of these in a restaurant and it's amazing. Apparently you break into the batter, you go through the egg and there's a runny yolk in the middle. So that's what we're gonna make, okay? Really easy, almost like a poor man's Scotch egg. Let me show you the ingredients you need. Really, really simple. In fact, I've already got a pan of water on to boil there. I'm just, you know, not rushing. I haven't got a lid on it to speed it up or anything like that. This is everything you need. Some vegetable oil, plain flour, paprika. Now that is optional, but I'm gonna give it a little bit of spank in there. And obviously some eggs. Really, really simple. So the first thing you need to do is get yourself a big saucepan of water on to boil like that, because we're going to boil our eggs. Yeah. Okay guys, I was getting a little bit bored, so I did put a lid on top of my pan to speed up the boiling process. And you'll also see here I've got a bowl of water. That's not any particular measurement of water, it's just a bowl of water. And what I'm going to do is grab some ice, like so, and just chuck it in there like that to make it a little bit cooler. So we're going to boil our eggs for about 5 minutes, and that is going to ensure a nice runny yolk in the middle. As soon as the 5 minutes is done, I'm going to pick them up and plonk them in that ice bath to make sure they cool down super quick. Ice bath is the name of the game for this recipe, because you're going to see why in just a jiffy when it comes to the batter. But in the meanwhile, just wait for your eggs to boil. Yo. Right then guys, I think my water is boiling. I'm just going to quickly check that. Wow, you can see the steam coming out there. Yep, that is boiling, alright. So we're going to plonk that down there. You will see that I've got my iPhone ready because I'm going to use an advanced egg timer. I just checked out my iTunes and I've got a song that is exactly 5 minutes long. I'm going to plonk my eggs carefully in, like so. And the song is Coolio and the Gang, Celebrate. Yeah. In they go. Nice and gently. You can dance as well if you want. You can go, woohoo! Yeah, anyhow, I'm going to just leave them as they are like that. Let them boil away for 5 minutes. See you in 5 minutes. 3 minutes. 2 minutes. We're down to the last minute, guys. Celebrate, good times. Come on. Come on. The celebration. Okay, every last second there of Coolio and the Gang and Celebration. You're listening to My Virgin Kitchen FM. No. Okay, right, so we grab our eggs now, like so. I'm just going to grab a slotted funky spoon like this and just plonk it straight into my ass bath. Did I say ass bath? I don't know. My iPod's still playing as well. There we go. 2, 3. Woo! That is that in there. All good. What song is this? Okay, just let them sit in the bath for a bit. What is this song? Okay then guys, what you got here is your ice bath with your 3 eggs in. Wow, that is nice and cold. But, believe it or not, that is going to need at least 10 minutes there. So just plonk it to one side. What we're going to do then is actually break the shells off it just to reveal the egg white. Okay, all good? Right, so now we're going to get our mixing bowl like so. And what I want to do is grab another egg, which hasn't actually been hard boiled, and just break it into your bowl like so. Cha-ching. And we need to break it down a little bit. So grab yourself a whisk, or you can do it with a fork. Just break it up so the white and the yolk is all mixed together like that. Okay? Don't want to over whisk it, okay? That's not good. That'll do. Leave it like that for just a jiffy and we'll grab our flour. Yeah. Okay, so I've got 115 grams of flour here. I'm just going to plonk it through a sieve like so and just sift that in. Give it some air time like that, nice and high. Should all go through there. Lovely jubbly. Wicked. Right, so we can give this a teeny stir through together. The main thing here is to not whisk it together too much. You don't want to over stir your batter. And the final thing that's going to go in there as well to finish off the tempura is water, and it's got to be ice cold. So to make sure it's ice cold, we're going to leave it right to the end. I'm going to get my oil now and heat it up because that's what we're going to fry it in. Leave the water right to the end so it is really cool. 250 mils of water, by the way. Yeah, baby. Let's keep stirring. Okay, so I've left that stirred through like that just for a minute. It's just sort of holding together, almost like a light pastry texture. Right, I've got a frying pan here and it's just on a little flame like that. It's just warming up. And what I'm going to pour in is vegetable oil, like so. A nice big amount, so that when we plonk our eggs in there, that's actually almost a whole bottle there. What's the size on that? Bear with me. That is a 1 litre bottle right there. So I'm going to pour the majority of it in there. We want to get it so that when we sit the egg in, it's going to at least coat half of it. And then we can flip it over so it'll cook the other side. I'm doing this because I could use my deep fat fryer, but some of you don't actually have those, so we're going to do it the hardcore way with the frying pan to get that oil nice and hot, and nice and hot. You need to be careful, it's very dangerous though. Yeah. Okay, so it's been just over 10 minutes. I'm getting my eggs out of the bath now. Give them a little tap, just so they crack a little bit, and I'm going to just work my way around the outside, peeling off the shell to reveal the egg whitey goodness, like so. So, if you could please do that to your 3 eggs, and everyone will be happy, okay? Yeah. Okay then guys, so I've got my eggs there all shelled. I just want to pick it up very carefully. When you are taking the shell off the egg, make sure you do it gently. I just want to show you, if I go like this, you can see how squidgy it is. If it was a solid egg, it wouldn't be able to do that, okay? So be very careful, because you could split the egg and the yolk will go out, and you don't want that to happen. So put that down there. All we've got to do now is finish off our batter. So we're going to pour in our ice cold water, go pour out around about 150 mils of water, and then top it up with ice in a measuring jug, okay? The oil is red hot. I just put in a teeny bit of bread and it sizzled so quickly. We're looking for about 180 degrees if you're using a deep fat fryer, by the way. It's dangerous. So the batter just needs a little dash of paprika, which I'm going to chuck in there, and then we're going to go for this. Yeah, baby. Okay guys, here is my 250 mils of ice cold water. See that? Let's pour that straight in there. Ice cubes in there as well. It's all good. They will go very soon. Let's just stir that through. Okay, fantastic. That's all mixed through. It actually looks a little bit like a Baileys with the ice still in there to keep it cool. Just a sprinkle of paprika in there and one last little mix in, like so. Right, loving that. Now, we're going to do the hardcore thing. We're going to get our egg, dip it in there, and then straight in our pan of oil, which is waiting for it. Guys, if you're a little bit insecure about yourself when you know someone who's a little bit more butch, this is when you pass the cooking over to them. Let's go for it. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, I'm just placing my eggs in that batter. I'm going to actually use my hands initially just to get them all nice and coated, like so. And then we're going to pick them up and plonk them in there. I'm teasing you a little bit, aren't I? Let's just go for it. Okay, so I'm going to grab my first one, like so, and plonk it straight in there. Wow. Okay, let's do the other one. Oh, this is scary. And then this one. Make sure I don't get any ice cubes in there. Yes. Now these aren't going to take very long. I'm going to flip them any minute now. Stand back. Right guys, these are just cooking away like so. Do not get this close if you can avoid it. Check out that colour. I'm just flipping them over now. Make sure they're brown on all sides. Looking good, my friends. Scary. Right then guys, they're all nice and golden brown now. Let's spend about 3 minutes in total. What I'm going to do is spoon them out. Don't worry about all the batter falling off. It's all good, that will happen. I'm going to spoon it out, plonk it on the kitchen towel like that, roll it around to get all the grease off. And then we're going to try what these things taste like. Okay guys, so I've just been sort of dabbing these with the kitchen towel like that, and check out all the fat that comes off of it. Frying is not good, but I'm just doing this for a work buddy, okay guys? Don't live off this sort of stuff. But I'm kind of intrigued to see what they taste like. Anyhow, keep dabbing them until they're all nice and dry and all that fat's off there. Look, see, it all still comes off like that. Make sure you get rid of it as much as you can. There we go then guys, that is all done, it's all calmed down. I grabbed myself a knife, cut one in the middle, and the yolk is all poured out like so. If you over fry them, you will run the risk of overcooking the yolk in the middle still. So be careful with that, and I'm going to see what they taste like. Good times. Right then guys, I've got it here. I'm just going to tear up my egg like so. Look, there's no yolk in there, it's all fall out. It's all loose, but the white around it, can you see that? Is all kind of cool and dribbling on the plate. So I'm just going to dunk it in the yolk, have a bite. That is actually kind of cool. You're going to have to try this, guys. If I can make that, absolutely anyone in the world can, but ultimately, be safe. Have a go for yourself. Let me know how you get on. And I'll see you again next time.